Alright, so first you get to throw 2 cards back into your deck if you want to, and redraw 2. I chose to stick with all my cards. That kind of monster has the ability to pull all monsters out of the deck and out of your hand with the same name. Or same species. They're all vampires or whatever, all ghouls. I've played a spy, which goes on the opponent's side of the field and lets me draw 2 more cards. And I've drawn another spy. First round goes to me. Bonus card for being Northern Realms. You draw a card if you win a round. Playing some more spies. Draw some more cards. Oh, he's playing a decoy. That means he bops one of the cards that was on his field back into his hand. And if you didn't notice, since he's the monster type of deck, 1 random card on his field gets to stay there through rounds, so he got to keep a guy. And he's played my spy against me. But that is okay, as you will see later. Let you have this one. Get my spy into the graveyard. Just gonna swarm the field again. Cheeky fucker. Monster decks do that a lot. Now this card has an ability that very clearly lets me revive something from my graveyard. If you revive a spy, it goes onto your opponent's side of the field again and you draw 2 more cards. Although normally my spies would go into his graveyard, but he decoyed one back into his hand and played it on my field, so it was in my graveyard, allowing me to revive it with my whatever lady that is. Magic Horn doubles the power of all units in a row. Apparently he stole one of my spies again. Oh, he used his leader card ability, which lets... that specific leader card lets you pull a monster out of your graveyard and put it in your hand. My leader card ability lets me pull a fog out of my deck, which affects the middle row of people. But he's a monster deck, so he doesn't really have a lot of middle row people, so I took that out of my deck and put in an extra Biting Frost, which will hit the front row. That right there, with the fancy golden number on the side, that's a legendary card. They're not affected by weather effects or other cards like that. You can't revive them from the graveyard, and you can't double their power. I have a pretty stacked hand right now because I played like 4 spies this game. And he has passed. I don't know why he passed. He still has 2 cards left, although it was probably like a clear day and a Scorch. And if he played Scorch, it would have destroys all of the monsters with the highest attack on the field if it's the same. So he's got a bunch of dudes that have 8, I think. Yeah, so it would have destroyed all of his own monsters, and that's not a good effect. And he either had clear day, which would have just removed some weather effects, so I get to school him.